Now that you have watched the Flobots video, I hope that you enjoyed it. And I want to ask, what was the video about? What's the message that they're trying to deliver here? In order to get to this message, which there are lots of them, I'm just trying to find my personal interpretation. I'm going to go through that analysis process. So I'm going to start to list all of the things I see. So let's go through the video. The first thing that I notice is we move from a white screen. We have single note plucking on a guitar here. So it's very simple, very casual scene. We have two friends on bicycles, or I'm assuming that they're friends. They both looked at each other and they're starting to go downhill. I can ride my bike with no handlebar. Now we see a difference in the friends. We see one is wearing a suit and the other is casually dressed. The one that's casually dressed is smiling here with his arms out. The one with the suit is looking down, maybe hesitant. And then the one with the suit puts his arms out as well. And so I'm just listing out these items. Now, if my essay is comprised of just my list, what I've done is I've summarized the video. I haven't analyzed it. So I'm not going to stop here with just my listing. I'm going to continue on. But first, I need to get some other images. Here is an image that I like. We see two different paths. The man with the suit takes the path towards the company logo. The other takes the path with the dove on it. Doves often show peace. Then as this man is walking, we see a lot of community type elements. We see people dancing here. We see him put the apple back. See him waving at people. So I'm seeing elements of community that I can bring in. I'm then going to list some elements from the other person's path. Here we see high rises. We see a lot of advertisements. We see angry faces. We don't see the happiness of the community that we saw before. You can see that now the gears are turning in my head and I'm starting to kind of make connections, or I'm starting to make interpretations here. I want to talk about another piece of symbolism that we're going to see. So again, we think of that white dove as maybe peace or community or happiness, whatever it is. And then the company logo was maybe business or the corporate world. And what did we just see here? We saw this blackbird, which we saw earlier when we were following the man in the suit. We saw it grab that white bird and we see blood splattering out. So it could be that corporations are taking over communities, taking over peace. And we see this idea again in this image. Movers, shakers, and producers, me and my friends understand. We see this graph that's moving up. This is the corporation moving up in their profits. But then we see it splatter over here. At what cost? Is it at the cost of blood from other people? Now, at this point, I might note that the music is a lot more intense. There's a lot more musical instruments that are being used. I'm seeing a gray sky. I'm seeing darkness. I'm seeing anger as these policemen beat people. We'll see a lot of that blood splattering that we saw before. And we look at an image like this, we see horror in this guy's face. This is one of the cops that was beating somebody earlier, but now we see that maybe it's gone too far. This is reiterated when man in the suit sees his friend die. And this is maybe a scene of heaven or the afterlife where his friend is back into that world where he's just riding his bike with his friend and things are simple. Once I've listed all these elements, then I'm going to go through that analysis process. I'm going to try to find common elements between the images that I've listed out. After doing that, then I can start to categorize them and organize them into some type of theme. Perhaps the theme that I've chosen is that corporations destroy humanity or destroy peace. I might come up with the theme that corporations lead to pollution and world destruction. I might come up with the theme that as we try to succeed in life, we give up the things that make us happy. Any of these themes will work as long as I can support it with those images that I brought up earlier. Now, I don't want to just bring up the image, I want to say what that image represents. The blackbird killing that white bird represents corporation taking over our peace or our happiness. The two diverging sides, that would represent that you can't have corporation and wealth along with happiness. Okay, so I'm going to interpret these images throughout. Look through the sample essays that I've posted, and you'll see a lot of this interpretation that's going on in the A paper sample. In the C paper sample, we'll see more of a summary than an analysis. I hope this helps understand what you're supposed to be doing in this assignment. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you have a video and can't find a theme, let me know. We'll use my office hours to look over the video and maybe see what comes out of it. Again, the videos that are going to work best are ones that have a lot going on. If it's just the singer singing into the camera, it's going to be extremely difficult to analyze that video.